Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, September 16th. I'm Jay Kimmelman, and it's time for your Java with Jay. Love to say this was my first cup this morning, but morning got a little hijacked a little while ago, and derailed us just a little bit. So we're here now, a little bit later than usual, but, still got to progress with what we got to get done today. So, working on taxes today, last day, finalizing that last return. That's what it's all about, and we're going to talk tax. So, coming up later this week on the 19th, there is a tax workflow webinar being put on by Xero. And for those accountants and bookkeepers out there watching, friends, business owners, doesn't apply. This is only for the accountants and bookkeepers. I highly recommend you watch that. See what you're going to learn. I've signed up for it too because I want to see what they're talking about. Make sure I'm doing everything that I can possibly do to be as efficient at tax time. And this is a great time to dive into that because coming off the 9/15, 9/16 deadline, it's fresh in your mind, getting those last business returns in. And if you've learned something, you can apply it to those 11/20s that are due next month. So, great time for that. I will post a link down below. Highly recommend you jump into that and watch that. So, great weekend. Watch some football. The UCF Knights are now 3-0, or they are 1-0 times 3. And love seeing that. And, got a lot of football, a lot of racing this weekend. Really, really loving that. So, just want to talk about something that popped up this morning, and it was really, really interesting. So, got a phone call from a client, and they've got an unusual amount of disputes in their Stripe account. And so we went and we looked at it, logged into it, and there were 4 pages of $1 charges on their Stripe account. And we started looking at it and looked at the API. There were almost 400 API calls in the last month. So not exactly sure what the cause of it was, but it was coming from the web server that they were using. And Stripe can't give me more information other than it was an API request. I've put in a call to the web developers to get me some logs off the server, get me some access to it. It's not WordPress, so I do not have an expertise in Joomla, so I do not know if it was the site that got hacked, the server that got hacked. But one thing I would recommend is everybody pay attention if you have a Stripe account. If you start seeing unusual activity, to really look at it. And I immediately went and reset those keys with them and took care of that. So we stopped anything going on further. So spent about 45 minutes with Stripe support. Really wasn't much help. They looked at it and they could agree with me about what happened, but that was really it. Not much information other than what I've just told you. So we're hoping to get an investigation by the site host and the web developer that's running the site for the client and getting some information. My personal thought is they left the site open and they went in through an open door, ran a script. Because if you look at the charges, they're 1 second increments from each other. So it's pretty much a script was running in the background pushing these through. And I think about 80 of them actually went through. So they're going to be refunding all of those, marking them as disputed. But I just want to bring this to everybody's attention that this is out there and you need to be watching out for that. So no idea how the keys got released, how they did this, how they found the website address to push it off of. But, you never know. So we're going to look at that and I'll let y'all know what happened there. Interesting. Great way to start a Monday. So, yeah, so get those taxes done today, breathe a little bit, and move on. So we talked a little bit about the tax webinar from Xero, talked about the hit there. The rest of my week, I am heading to Chicago and looking forward to spending some time there and working with the Xero team up there. So you'll notice a different background on me. I'll still be here tomorrow morning. Rest of the week, though, we'll be coming from probably a hotel room, or we'll see. Maybe we'll take it on the road. So with that, good morning, everybody. Here's some coffee, and we'll brew on that. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a great afternoon, and happy tax day.